Citizens of the Reject Nation, we are back here on another lazy Sunday for the Chronicles of Narnia.
Yes,
there you
the
go,
lion.
Andrew. It's the witch
and the wardrobe. There we go. It really is a lazy Sunday. I didn't even remember the title of the film.
Oh, well, hey, it's okay, because every Sunday here at The Real Rejects, it's Fantasy Sci-Fi Sunday, and today we've got a heaping helping, there we go, of a classic fantasy film from 2005. That's right, this is a much-beloved series of books by C.S. Lewis, adapted a few times, where we're going to watch the most recent film iterations before the Netflix one that's on the horizon.
Ooh,
Andrew,
I did not know.
Are you excited?
I'm very excited. I remember in high school, everyone was talking about this film. I was like, yes! But I didn't see it. I know that story went somewhere, right?
Someone was excited during that story.
I actually had the nickname in high school of Mr. Tumnus, which I know is a character in this
Wow.
film. So that's all I know about this film.
Okay, well, groovy. Then it's a first-time watch.
And I've heard the music from this film on Danny Elfman radio. Amazing, by the way.
There you go. I didn't even realize this was Danny Elfman. I saw this upon release way back in the day, or it's adjacent to Danny Elfman.
Yes,
we'll find out either way. I'm excited to view this with fresh eyes because I don't think I've seen this in theaters. I read the books as a child, but this is going to be a pretty fresh viewing experience for me. I'm excited to be whisked away, so gang, leave a like on the video. Also comment, what's your favorite fantasy novel series? Would love to hear. Has it been adapted into a movie? Is it this movie? Either way, leave it in the comments. Also, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified whenever one of these reactions comes your way. Big thanks to the folks over at Prepper for cutting these highlights down. It's a task, and we very much appreciate their hard work and efforts. Also, big thanks to the folks over at patreon.com/therealrejects, the super sexy ones who have joined us over there. You can get full-length reaction watch-alongs where you sync up with your own copy. Today, we're watching from Disney+. Come on over there and enjoy the full film alongside us. See everything. Doesn't make these reaction highlights as well. We got a whole bunch of other shows and movies that Greg and I watch over there with reaction highlights and watch-alongs included. It's a blast.
Movie buffs and gamers, let's talk about one of the coolest strategy games out there, Warhammer 40,000 Tacticus. Now, if you've never heard of Warhammer, here's the deal. It's this massive, legendary sci-fi universe full of epic battles, powerful factions, and stories so intense they feel straight out of a blockbuster. Tacticus takes all that and turns it into a tactical, turn-based strategy game where you are in control. For Warhammer fans, this is a no-brainer. Imagine leading 70-plus champions from 17 playable factions like the Blood Angels, Necrons, and Tyranids. But even if you're brand new, this game has something for everyone. Lightning-fast skirmishes, a mix of PvE campaigns and PvP battles, plus guild raids and live events to keep things fresh. Now let's talk quality. Tacticus has an average 4.5-star rating in app stores, so you know you're diving into something legit. This is coming from the people. So whether you're here for strategy, the epic universe, or you just want a game that keeps you hooked, this is the one. So you're ready to command your army? Click the link in the description box or scan the QR code to download Warhammer 40,000 today. The gift code is HelloJan. Followers can get 2,000 gold, 50 Blackstones, which is available until February 1st. Lead your champions to victory now.
Ominous.
Ominous in the darkness. I love it.
Oh, okay.
It's like a war setting, yeah. It is World War II, John. You are correct.
I mean, to be fair, there were Germans in both World Wars. Oh, man. Is this like a famous bombing?
Reminds me a lot of what Ryan Johnson did in the episode 8.
That was the first movie I thought of.
Get away from there!
Well, those specific types of shots.
What do you think you're doing? Peter, come
Oh.
Where are you going to shelter?
Must be a heck of a shelter.
Just hide in the foundations?
Wait! Dad!
Oh,
Oh,
Dad's
no.
still in there? Damn.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, the photograph. Oh, grab it.
Yeah, those are very sentimental. Wow. Oh, boy.
Oh, damn, the giant shadows.
Why can't you got anyone but yourself? You're so selfish. You could have got us killed.
Stop it!
Yeesh.
I know, it means a lot to him, though.
I mean, yeah.
Why can't you just do as you're told?
He's the rogue of the group. That could come in handy later.
Oof. Nice cut.
Solid transition.
You need to keep this on, darling. All right? You warm enough? Good girl.
Where are we going?
If Dad were here, he wouldn't make us go.
If Dad were here, I mean, the war was over and we wouldn't have to go.
Help the children.
You will listen to your brother, won't you, Edmund?
Will you?
You're in charge now, bud.
Yeah.
Promise me you'll look after the others.
I will, Mom.
I've heard this music before. This will be a running commentary with the music I've heard.
It's okay. Now you get to see the entire context surrounding it.
Yeah, exactly.
Or
No.
that it surrounds.
Be a big girl. All right, off you go.
I think it's Harry Gregson Williams who did the music for this film, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Because I said it was on Danny Elfman radio, but I didn't say it was Danny Elfman.
A lot of good scores under Gregson Williams' belt.
I don't have to get on a train by myself. Get off me! May I have your tickets, please?
Damn.
Oof,
Is
that
he
could
thinking
be
about
you.
go? Yeah.
On you go.
Yes, thank you.
I feel like if he's got a sense of duty, but he's like, no, I got to watch my family. They need me. Evacuating London. I think that's what this track was called.
Oh,
Bye, my dear.
she's got such a warm smile. Oh.
Oh.
God, how many people had to go through this? Save their lives, maybe never see them again, though.
Yep, this is the song. One day.
I take it there are lyrics. There we go.
When you hear it about 75 times, you know it. It's
So what you're saying is you've heard this music cue before.
I think I have.
Is
think
that what you're trying to tell me?
I think I have.
C.S. Lewis. I know I did a book report
I
on
will
this
say
at some
this
point.
when that's cool. That's really cool how they did the titles there. But I will say
Nice.
this: when I heard the music without having context, I did have a somber feel to listening to it. I was like, this feels sad.
Of course, yeah.
And also, it said evacuating London, so I was like, that doesn't sound cheerful either.
Sure.
Hey, we got Professor Xavier in this. Oh, and Jim Broadbent. Oh.
Yeah, and you missed Tilda Swinton, Andrew.
I saw it.
God, you just get the tag on
The
you like you're a
Sorcerer
toy in
Supreme.
the store.
I like that Jim Broadbent's in this. Oh, Harry Gregson Williams. There we go. This is a good job, though, setting up the tone of the film with this music, and then again the somber feel. Just
But
with
it's
the war and all
interesting,
that.
yeah, to go from literal POV on the bombs dropping to then literal POV of the direct effects of that, and
Yeah.
now you're removed to like this gorgeous countryside.
Yeah.
Oh, Marcus,
Marcus
McFeely. at the
McFeely?
end.
I
Yeah.
had no idea that they worked on this.
Look out now.
Damn. And this is about...
And other writers, but
yeah,
yeah.
but this is 6 years before Captain America, the First Avenger, because that's when they started in the MCU.
Well, this is what got them the job.
I mean, I'm sure it helped.
The professor knew we were coming.
Perhaps we've been incorrectly labelled.
Return to sender. Here comes Count Orlok now.
Did you say you read the books or no?
I read a few of them way back.
Mrs. McCready?
I'm afraid so. Is this it then? Haven't you brought anything else?
It's just us.
Small favors.
Small favor.
Professor Kirke is not accustomed to having children in this house. And as such, there are a few rules we need to follow. There will be no shouting or running.
Or fun.
No touching of the historical artifacts.
So basically, you can't do anything here. No breathing.
There shall be no disturbing of the professor.
Stay out of the basement.
You mean the Batcave?
Yes. This is Wayne Manor. This is World War II Batman.
This place is huge. We can do whatever we want here.
Except touch anything and whatever the 10,000 other rules are.
Gastrovascular.
Hey, I love a rainy day.
What is it, Latin?
Yes.
Is it Latin for worst game ever invented?
No. I took high school Latin.
We could play hide and seek.
But we're already having so much fun.
Let's go to Neverland, Peter.
1, 2, 3,
Oh.
4, 5,
There you go.
11, 12,
Get creative, kids.
24, 25, 26, 27, 28.
Nothing makes your spirit feel quite like these oldies tunes. Uh-oh, no stealing, no stealing!
I was here first.
Wow. Check the tape on that one.
Do not disturb the professor. Oh. Now we can kickstart the plot, John.
It's the Mirror of Erised.
Dang.
Some great sheet acting, great transition.
Glad there was no lock on this door.
Oh. God, look at the detail on
See, that
thing.
confirms it does take place in Batman. Those look like pearls.
Of course, yes.
Martha
Crime Alley
Wayne's.
is inside this forge. It's the new game. Instead of 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon, it's just 6 degrees of Batman. Oh my God, there are a billion trillion coats in here. Oh, nice. Nice.
Wow.
Ooh.
That would be trippy.
Your closet doesn't do this?
When it's hot, it does, not when it's cold. Like you said earlier, I'm so glad I'm getting the context of the music I hear all the time. This is nice. I can have visualization.
This isn't what you were imagining in your head this whole time?
I was picturing like chilling on the beach, getting a suntan with this.
Okay. Why not?
This actually is one of my favorite scores to listen to. I'm not going to lie. It's a really good one.
How beautiful. Yeah, don't lose your way.
Yeah.
Ooh, you're in the gas lamp district now. Nice light in that shot.
Yeah. Like, are you playing too? Oh, is that our boy McAvoy? Did that rhyme?
McAvoy, is that your McAvoy?
Hey.
It's a nice music cue.
Uh-huh. Oh, this is sweet.
Were you hiding from me?
No. Well, I was just, I didn't want to scare you.
Oh, he's got that Hugh Grant stutter.
What are you?
Well, I'm a fawn. You must be some kind of beardless dwarf?
I'm not a dwarf. I'm a girl.
Oh, what now?
And actually, I'm tallest in my class.
Well.
The details in the makeup and the prosthetics.
You mean to say that you're a daughter of Eve?
My mum's name is Helen.
Yes, but you are, in fact, human.
A daughter of Eve.
Yes, of course.
What are you doing here?
I was hiding in the wardrobe in the spare room.
Spare room? Is that in Narnia?
Spare
What's that?
Oh, dear girl, you're in it. Everything from the lamppost all the way to Castle Cair Paravel on the Eastern Ocean.
Whoa.
Every stick and
Wow.
stone you see is Narnia.
Narnia is a people.
My name is Tumnus.
Hey,
Nice to meet you, Mr. Tumnus.
Mr. Tumnus.
Mr. Tumnus.
It's the only thing I knew about this movie.
And all of the music.
And the music.
I'm Lucy Pevensie. Oh, you shake it.
Why?
People do it when they meet each other.
Well then, Lucy Pevensie from the shining city of Wardrobe.
He's so charming in this, McAvoy.
How would it be if you came and had tea with me?
Ooh.
McAvoy is a boy who rhymes.
I probably should be getting back.
Yes, but it's only just around the corner. And there'll be a glorious fire with toast and tea and cakes. And perhaps we'll even break into the sardines.
Oh.
It's not every day that I get to make a new friend.
Well, I suppose I could come for a little while.
I hope he's being genuine. This is literally what we're taught as kids, not to trust strangers. But
those are
maybe
strangers in vans, not strangers inside your wardrobe.
Right,
It's a big
right.
difference,
That is a good point. I did not factor that in.
Yeah.
And again,
it's not like he's offering her candy. He's offering her tea and cakes. It's totally different.
Well, here we are. Come along.
There's a lovely sense of like discovery to this.
Oh,
so
for
far.
sure. Also, too, I appreciate that this is the first time she's like genuinely been happy since like the start of the film with the war and everything. So being separated from her mother.
Now that is my father.
He has a nice face. He looks a lot like you.
It's a classical portrait.
No, I'm not very much like him at all, really.
Oh.
My father's fighting in the war.
Which war is that?
My father went away to war too.
We have something in common.
But that was a long, long time ago. Before this dreadful winter.
Winter's not all bad.
Wonder how long it took them to get him in that makeup.
Oh, and Christmas.
Hey.
No, we haven't had a Christmas in 100 years.
Oh, snap.
I hate this place.
It's been a long winter. You would have loved Narnia in summer.
Huh?
We fawns danced with the dryads all night, and you know, we never got tired. Music,
God, he's a baby face.
Would you like to hear some now?
Yes. Put some Harry Gregson Williams on.
Are you familiar with any Narnian lullabies?
Sorry, no.
Well, that's good.
First time reaction.
Because this probably won't sound anything like one.
Wow. God, it's crazy how much I've heard from this movie. Whoa.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Dang. Those the warriors of old.
Wonder how long it took McAvoy to learn this.
Hey. Doing a jig. Oh no.
Oh. What's happening? Is she falling asleep?
He's lulling her off to sleep. Ah! Oh no. Don't give in to the trance. Oh.
What?
Oh.
Mr. Tumnus.
It's too late for that now.
What?
Oh.
Such a terrible fall.
Why is that?
You're the nicest fawn I've ever met.
And the bar is high.
You can't have done anything that bad.
It's not something I have done, Lucy Pevensie. It's something I am doing.
Oh no.
What are you doing?
Kidnapping you.
Oh no.
The hell you are.
It was the White Witch. She's the one who makes it always winter, always cold. She gave orders. If any of us are to find a human wandering in the woods, we're supposed to turn it over to her.
Don't be a coward. Be like your father.
I thought you were my friend.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
She may already know you're here. Even some of the trees are on her side.
She got Ents working for her. Does this world have Ents?
Right.
Hey. I thought I'm the reference guy here.
You're not the only one who's seen another movie.
I'm so sorry. Here.
Keep it. You need it more than I do.
Huh?
No matter what happens, Lucy Pevensie, I am glad to have met you. You've made me feel warmer than I felt in 100 years.
Oh.
Now go. Go.
Get to that wardrobe.
That red scarf does look warm. Oh.
Oh, damn. So time works differently in Narnia and there.
I'm all right.
Shut up, he's coming.
You missed the point of the game.
Weren't you wondering where I was?
That's the point. That was why he was seeking you. Does this mean I win?
I've been gone for hours.
I love the world building in this. That's cool how time works totally different in Narnia. I want to know who the professor is.
Lucy, the only wood in here is the back of the wardrobe.
One game at a time, Lou. You don't all have your imagination.
A game within a game.
Shall we play a game?
But I wasn't imagining.
That's enough, Lucy.
I wouldn't lie about this.
Oh.
Well, I believe you.
You do?
Yeah, of course. Didn't I tell you about the football field and the bathroom cupboard?
Yeah.
Just have to make everything worse, don't you?
It's just a joke.
When are you gonna learn to grow up?
Shut up!
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Trying to fill your dad's shoes.
It really was there.
Susan's right, Lucy. That's enough.
Coming of age is tough.
It is. I still haven't figured it out myself, but I agree. I know I couldn't have imagined it. I'm going back.
Proof.
Going back. But which of my brothers and sisters are following me? That's me like 5 or 6 times a night. Bathroom nonstop. You made a good point. There is really a sense of awe and adventure to this film.
It's like a little foreboding, but yeah, there's that definite sense of discovery, especially since they got to the house and things have spread out just in terms of the pace. Ooh, nice. Yeah, you got the spirit of adventure, kid.
Lucy, where are you? Boo! Lucy. Hope you're not afraid of the dark. Lucy?
So great with the furs. Furs transitioning into fir trees.
Lucy! Look, Lucy! Lucy, where are you? Lucy.
I am so worried she's a prisoner.
I think I believe you now.
No.
Go toward the light, my son.
I was gonna say I don't think we're got the proper attire on for the snow. I have worn a robe in the snow before. They are quite comfortable.
I was gonna say the robe's doing a lot of the work. Oh,
Santa?
dashing through the snow. Oh, oh!
Is it the White Witch?
Giant baby carriage.
No.
Oh. So you got one of those things they use like to catch stray dogs.
How dare you address the Queen of Narnia?
I didn't know.
Whoa.
We'll know a better hereafter.
Yes, in the afterlife.
Wait.
Oh.
Tilda.
What is your name?
Dr. Stephen Strange.
Edmund.
And how, Edmund, come to enter my dominion?
I'm not sure. I was just following my sister.
Your sister.
Oh, goodness.
How many are you?
Oh, Lucy's the only one that's been here before. She said she met some fawn called Tumnus.
Edmund, you look so cold.
Yeesh. Nah, man, I trust it.
Yeah, definitely.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah, no, zero issues. I'm sure she's saying this out of the kindness of her heart. I mean, I would let Tilda Swinton kidnap me, but that's for different reasons.
Huh? Okay.
How did you do that?
Are we going to go to Snooze Land?
Is that hot cocoa?
Can you make me taller?
I wish I was big.
Turkish delight.
Make me like Mike.
That's a deep cut reference. I like it.
Damn. This is some next level magic. This is some very practical magic.
Thought that was a beignet for a sec.
Edmund, very much like to meet the rest of your family.
Why? They're nothing special.
Ouch.
But I'm sure they're not nearly as delightful as you are. But you see, Edmund,
Jeez.
children kingdom of my own. And you are exactly the sort of boy who I could see one day becoming king.
Damn.
Family.
Do you mean Peter will be king too?
No.
He'll be your slave.
But a king needs servants.
Yes.
There you go.
Tell him what he wants to hear.
I guess I could bring.
Yeah, get you one, man.
See those two hills? My house is right between them. You love it there, Edmund. It has whole rooms simply stuffed with Turkish delight.
Wow.
Couldn't I have some more now?
No!
Whoa.
You and I are going to be seeing each other again very soon, aren't we?
I hope so.
Edmund?
Lucy.
You got in too. Isn't it wonderful? You've been with Mr. Tumnus. Fine. The White Witch won't know anything about him meeting me.
Oh.
Queen of Narnia, but she really isn't. Are you alright?
What do you expect? I mean, it's freezing. How do we get out of here? Come on.
Of course, he would be the one that she.
You were forgetting to tell her.
To.
You were forgetting to give her some pertinent information there.
Peter, wake up! It's there! It's really there! Narnia, it's all in the wardrobe like I told you!
Oh, you could see the guilt all over his face.
But I haven't! I saw Mr. Tumnus again, and this time Edmund went too.
Hey.
You saw the fawn?
No.
Well, he didn't actually go there with me.
Where did you go?
What were you doing, Edmund?
Spill it!
I was just playing along.
Ugh.
I shouldn't have encouraged her, but you know what little children are like these days?
Trying to protect his family.
Oh, no. Oh.
The professor?
Hey. Is that Jimmy B?
I think it is.
You children are one.
Professor Slughorn?
Sleeping in the stable.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I told them you were not to be disturbed.
It's all right,
Yeah, it is.
Mrs. McCready. I'm sure there's an explanation. But first of all, I think this one is in need of a little hot chocolate.
He's in the greatest comic book movie of all time, Superman 4, The Quest for Peace.
There you go. I saw that on 16mm film once.
That's amazing.
You seem to have upset the delicate internal balance of my housekeeper.
Is that what we call that?
It's our sister, sir, Lucy.
The weeping girl.
The Weeping Girl.
She thinks she's found a magical lamp in the upstairs wardrobe.
Why did you say that name?
Lucy thinks she's found a forest inside.
She won't stop going on about it.
What was it like?
What?
Like talking to a lunatic.
No, not her, the forest.
You're not saying you believe her?
You don't?
I mean, logically, it's impossible.
What do they teach in school, sister?
Mostly logic.
Edmund said they were only pretending.
And he's usually the more truthful one, is he?
No, this would be the first time.
Hey.
Not bad, and she's not lying. Then logically, we must assume she's telling the truth.
Hey.
You're saying that we should just believe her?
She's your sister, isn't she? You're a family.
Benefit of the doubt for her.
You might just try acting like one.
Peter winds up, poised to
God.
take yet another...
Cricket, Jonald.
I don't know if they should try more or try less. Oh, yeah. That's got to be worth it.
One of the historical artifacts.
Well done, Ed.
You bowled it. The McCready.
Come on.
The McCready. What exactly is the form for like a cricket throw? People always do like a skip before they actually like pitch the ball.
If we talk baseball, I can help you out, but cricket is a little out of my...
Brits, comment below. Oh, man. There's only one option, gang.
Go into the wardrobe!
Oh, dang. I thought she was going to enter frame back there or something.
Come on! You've got to be joking.
We'll never return.
You stop shoving!
It's a fun visual motif each time. The coats, the shoes, the snow.
I I knew it. Edmund was a liar.
Impossible.
Don't worry. I'm sure it's just your imagination.
Yeah.
I don't suppose saying we're sorry would quite cover it.
No, it wouldn't.
Wow. Oh.
They blinded each other.
Oh, Edmund, admit what you have done.
Stop it!
You little liar.
Oh.
You didn't believe her either.
Apologise to Lucy. Say you're sorry.
All right, I'm sorry.
You will be.
Maybe we should go back.
Shouldn't we at least take a look around?
I think Lucy should decide.
I'd like you all to meet Mr. Tumnus.
Of course.
Well, then Mr. Tumnus it is.
Well, the problem is he already told the White Witch about Mr. Tumnus, and then
But we can't go hiking in the snow, dressed like this.
No, but I'm sure the professor wouldn't mind us using these.
yes, those coats have finally come in handy.
We're not even taking them out of the wardrobe.
But
That's
the
true.
girl's coat.
I know.
Ouch. Coat to coat, gang.
I like the contrast between starting with the song on evacuating a war zone to entering a mystical fantasy world.
It's like different hues on the gravitas.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Lou? Lucy!
That's not good.
We can thank dear old Edmund for that.
Woof.
Oh.
Mr. T.
Mr. T's in this?
He plays Mr. Tumnus, pitying fools left and right.
Picture of his dad. Oh, just like what he did, grabbed a picture of his dad at the beginning.
Yeah.
Fawn Tumnus is hereby charged with high treason against Her Imperial Majesty, Jadis, Queen of Narnia,
Jadis.
for comforting her enemies and fraternizing with humans. Signed, Morgrim, Captain of the Secret Police.
Morgrim.
Now we really should go back.
But what about Mr. Tumnus?
You have to save him.
He was arrested just for being with a human.
You don't understand, do you? I'm the human. She must have found out he helped me.
Maybe we could call the police.
These are the police.
Call the police.
Yeah, get them all in the wardrobe.
We'll think of something.
Why? I mean, he's a criminal.
Take accountability, Edmund.
Did that bird just psst us?
Best believe. You're not in Kansas anymore.
Hey.
Susan. Oh.
She has agents working for her.
Even the trees. It's the three of them clumped together and then Edmund on the outside.
Yeah, well, he's the one who feels separated from the group anyway, so.
Oh.
It's a beaver.
Daggett or Norbert?
Here, boy. Here, boy.
I ain't gonna smell it if that's what you want.
Sorry.
Lucy Pevensie.
Hey.
Yes?
Oh, the handkerchief.
Hey, that's the hanky I gave to Mr. Tumnus.
Thomas.
Oh.
He got it to me just before they took it.
Is he all right?
Damn it, whose voice is this?
Further in.
It's not Ray Winstone, is it?
It is. You got it.
Yeah.
How do we know we can trust him?
I was like, that voice. And when you said Ray Winston, I was like, that's who it is.
He's a beaver. He shouldn't be saying anything.
Everything all right? It's better left for safer quarters.
Yeah, man.
He means the trees.
What did you make your dam out of? I wonder where they shot all this.
We don't want to be caught out here after nightfall.
All right, we've officially turned into Lord of the Rings now.
Yes.
We're on a trip to Mordor. This could be easier with the Eagles, John.
Everything would.
Oh, blimey, looks like the old girl's got the kettle on. Nice cup of rosy Lee.
Yeah. Tea.
Beaver, is that you? I've been worried sick. If I find you've been out with Badger again... Oh, those aren't badgers.
You're so adorable.
Look at my fur. You couldn't give me 10 minutes warning. Oh, come inside and we'll see if we can't get you some food and some civilized company.
Yeah.
Where's Badger or whatever that guy? Gopher, whoever you just Yeah.
Enjoying the scenery, are we?
Maybe a little.
Isn't there anything we can do to help Tumnus?
They'd have taken him to the witch's house. And you know what they say? There's few that go through them gates that come out again.
That was a good wipe back there.
Is hope, dear?
There's a right bit more than hope. Aslan is on the move.
Oh.
Who's Aslan?
Who's Aslan?
He doesn't even know who Aslan is.
What an idiot, Andrew.
You don't know, do you?
We haven't exactly been here very long.
The top geezer, the real king of Narnia.
The top geezer.
He's been away for a long while.
But he's just got back and he's waiting for you near the stone table.
He's waiting for us.
You're blooming joking. They don't even know about the prophecy. Look, Aslan's return. Tumnus' arrest, the secret police. It's all happening because of you.
It's part of the prophecy.
There's a prophecy. When Adam's flesh and Adam's bone sits at Cair Paravel enthroned, the evil time will be over and done.
You know, that doesn't really rhyme.
Yeah, I know it don't.
It doesn't have to rhyme to be poetry.
It has long been foretold that 2 sons of Adam and 2 daughters of Eve will defeat the White Witch and restore peace to Narnia.
I know C.S. Lewis had a definite
And do you think we're the one?
interest in
Well, you
theology.
better be, because Aslan's already fitted out your army.
Our army?
Mum sent us away so we wouldn't get caught up in a war.
Yeah, but she didn't say a fantasy war was not okay, right?
We're not heroes.
We're from Finchley. Thank you for your hospitality, but we really have to go.
You can't just leave.
Oh.
It's out of our hands. I'm sorry, but it's time the 4 of us were getting home. Ed?
Hey.
Speaking of...
I'm gonna kill him.
You may not have to. Has Edmund ever been to Narnia before?
No.
Oh, you didn't take his coat? Nope.
Nah, he resented the coat because it's a girl's coat. He wants to prove he's a man.
Yes, who cares about hypothermia? I shall not wear this coat.
If he's man enough, he won't get cold.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful visuals. It's like the Winter Wizard of Oz.
They'll hear you. No!
Oh, boy.
He's the bait. The witch wants all 4 of you.
Why?
To stop the prophecy from coming true. To kill you.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, but are they gonna... If they need the 4, then are they gonna... Well, I guess they won't kill him without the other 3.
None of this would have happened if you had just listened to me in the first place.
Oh, so you knew this would happen?
I didn't know what would happen, which is why we should have left while we still could.
Stop it! This isn't going to help Edmund.
That's true.
Only Aslan can help your brother now.
Blame game doesn't get us anywhere.
I like how mature Lucy is, too, though. Especially for her age.
Yeah. Whoa. Eerie.
Which one's gonna come alive, John? Pick one.
Choose your adventure. Huh?
Whoa!
Be still, stranger. Who are you?
I'm Edmund. I met the Queen of the Woods. She told me to come back here. I'm a son of Adam.
My apologies.
Interesting. That sounds like Michael Madsen.
Is it? Oh, I'll have to listen. You're
Sure
probably right.
Sounds like him. His voice is pretty distinct.
Yeah, you're probably right. This looks like the ice cavern in Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Right, John?
I will take your word for it.
She said I could be the king. Yeah. Well, it starts now.
Oh no.
Like it?
Such a creepy delivery.
Tell me, Edmund, are your sisters deaf?
No.
And your brother, is he unintelligent?
Well, I think so. But Mum says...
How dare you come alone?
I tried.
Edmund, I asked so little of you.
Oh, jeez.
Couldn't even do that.
Oh, I did bring them halfway. They're at the little house at the dam with the beavers.
Oh, dude.
He succumbs to fear, John. He's a little boy. Let's give him a break.
I suppose you are not a total loss, then?
Well, I was wondering, could I maybe have a small Turkish delight now?
Oh my God, dude.
just as hungry.
Ugh. I don't think anything delightful's in your future right now.
This way for your num-nums.
Ugh.
Margaret!
Oh, he's Mogram. Okay.
You know what to do.
Like the chief general over here. Let's go, the gray. Oof.
It's all right. The beavers will take them out.
What's she doing? Oh, you'll be thanking me later. It's a long journey, and a beaver gets pretty cranky when he's hungry.
Yep.
Now.
Hey, you better start eating up.
Take them.
Do you think we'll need jam?
Only if the witch serves toast.
There's always room for jam, all right? Ugh.
Hurry.
This is terrifying.
Yeah. Just like burrowed through the wall. Oof. Who's a good boy?
Bedroom me dug this. Comes up right near his place.
You told me it led to your mum's.
Quick, this way.
Hurry.
Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man.
You should have brought a mat.
There wasn't room next to the jam.
Ugh. It's okay, you built this tunnel. You should know it like the back of your paws. What? Oh.
They freeze? They're statues?
Oh no. That's your buddy.
He was my best mate.
I'll just turn to statues.
This is what becomes of those who cross the witch.
You take one more step, traitor, and I'll chew you to splinters.
Oof.
I'm one of the good guys.
Well, you look an awful lot like one of the bad.
That sound an awful lot.
An unfortunate family resemblance, but we can argue breeding later. Right now, we've got to move.
Yes.
What did you have in mind?
An interesting blend of actual animals and animal effects.
We're looking for some humans.
Humans here in Narnia.
Yeah. I'm worried they can smell them.
Now, that's a valuable bit of information, don't you think?
Your reward is your life. It's not much.
Where's the one-armed man?
Hey.
He ran north.
I understood that reference. That's the mask.
It has been a pleasure, my queen, and an honor. But time is short, and Aslan himself has asked me to gather more troops.
Who's this voice?
I'm trying to place it.
You'll be glad to have him by your side in the battle against the witch.
But we're not planning on fighting any witch.
But surely King Peter, the prophecy.
We can't go to war without you.
Come on, King Peter.
We just want our brother back.
Narnia needs you. They haven't had a Christmas in 100 years.
Jeez, that's what this is truly about, in fact. The whole place has gone to shit because there's no holiday cheer.
It's like I betrayed my family for this?
If you're not going to eat that. With my legs.
Oh. Mr. Tumnus.
Mr. Tumnus.
What's left of him?
Oh.
It's okay, buddy.
He's been beaten.
You're Lucy Pevensie's brother.
I'm Edmund.
Notice he didn't say yes, just I'm Edmund.
Yeah.
He just disassociates himself from them.
Is your sister all right? Is she safe?
That's his arc, though, John. Accepting his family.
I don't know.
Oh, boy.
These are very decorative sets. I like them.
My police tore that dam apart. Your little family are nowhere to be found.
No, man.
Where did they go?
I don't know.
Then you're of no further use to me.
Jesus.
The beaver said something about Aslan.
God. You get just enough of the right intel, kid.
Where is Aslan?
I don't know. I left before they said anything. I wanted to see you.
I love you.
Guard! Release the fawn.
Oh.
Really?
Do you know why you're here, fawn?
Because I believe in a free Narnia.
Hey.
You're here because he turned you in.
Ooh.
For sweeties.
Yup.
It's the kind of reason.
Take him upstairs. Edmund misses his family.
We shall see to it that they're reunited.
Now, Aslan's camp is near the stone table, just across the frozen river.
River?
Oh, the river's been frozen solid for 100 years.
Nothing could go wrong. Oh, no. Damn, they did it. Oh.
Mr. Tumnus, no. Do you think that can be reversed, the whole statue effect?
Judging by what kind of story this is, I have to imagine that there would be hope.
I shall hinge on your hope, Jonitio.
Yeah, son of Adam, daughter of Eve.
Let's go.
It's like those subtle nods to Judeo-Christian mythology.
Play some Howard Shore Lord of the Rings music. This is the time.
Hurry up! Come on!
He is getting a little bossy.
No! Behind you! It's her!
Oh, shit. Not bad.
Track away.
Oh, come on, little beavers.
Inside!
Dive. We get our, like, Nazgul shot, yeah.
Maybe she's gone.
I suppose I'll go look.
No.
Come here, come here. I hope you've all been good, because there's someone here to see ya.
Maybe it's Aslan?
Hope you've all been good. You'll actually... I was about to say, it's actually Santa Claus.
Recognize this actor, Jonitio?
Merry Christmas, sir.
It certainly is, Lucy, since you have arrived.
He's in Troy, he's in Braveheart, and he's in Highlander, this guy.
We thought you were the witch.
Yes, I'm sorry about that, but in my defense, I have been driving one of these longer than the witch.
Of course.
Thought there was no Christmas in Narnia.
Not for over 100 years.
The hope that you have brought, your majesties, is finally starting to weaken the witch's power.
People are starting to decorate for Christmas once more.
Still, I dare say you could do with these.
Some costumes and weapons.
Presents!
Oh, or presents, never mind.
Remember who you're talking to.
The juice of the fireflower. One drop will cure any injury.
That's gonna come back.
Thank you, sir. I think I could be brave enough.
I'm sure you could. Susan, trust in this bow, and it will not easily miss. Blow on this, and wherever you are, help will come.
Dang.
Help will always come to those who deserve it.
The time to use these may be near at hand.
Oh, yeah.
The prophecy is coming true.
These are tools, not toys. Bear them well and wisely.
And for Edmund, I have some Turkish delights. Give it to him when you see him.
Long live Aslan.
Long live Aslan.
Long live Aslan.
And Merry Christmas.
Hey. Love his sleigh. Love the lanterns. The details on the bag.
You said winter was almost over. You know what that means? No more ice.
The White Walkers are defeated. Uh-oh.
We need to cross.
Wait, will you just think about this for a minute?
We don't have a minute.
Trying to be realistic.
You're trying to be smart. As usual.
Oh, and you're trying to take charge without listening to the wisdom of your group, man.
As usual.
Gotta make everyone feel heard, Pedro. Ooh.
Maybe I should go first.
Huh?
Mum knew what we were doing.
She'd be so proud. You're saving an entire fantasy world?
Yeah, you're saving an entire realm.
No, Peter!
Save that beaver.
Don't worry about me. Run him through.
Leave now while you can, and your brother leaves with you.
An incredible shot underneath.
Don't listen to him. Kill him now.
This isn't your war. All my queen wants is for you to take your family and go. What's it gonna be, son of Adam? I won't wait forever, and neither will the river.
Oh, use the river to your advantage.
Hold on to me!
You shall not pass! Wowie. Wowie. Ooh. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Into the drink.
Oh, I like that rainbow shot, yeah.
Hey. Now you can use it to steer.
That's what it was made for.
It's a rudder. Yeah. I like the way they shake that water off. Uh-oh.
What have you done?
Uh-oh.
Lucy!
Anyone see my coat?
Where'd you come from?
Don't you worry, dear. Your brother's got you well looked after.
And I don't think you'll be needing those coats anymore.
Ooh, what do we got?
Yeah, because the world is starting to realize there's hope again.
It's thawing out, yeah. Oh, the green is returning.
It's like when Scar was defeated in Lion King. The circle of life had returned to Pride Rock.
We found the traitor. He was rallying your enemies near the Shuddering Woods.
Oh, buddy.
Forgive me, Your Majesty.
Oh, don't waste my time with flattery.
Not to seem rude, I wasn't actually talking to you.
Where are the humans headed?
Wait! No! Don't! Beavis said something about the stone table. And that Aslan had an army there.
An army?
Yes, we have a Hulk.
I'm glad this creature got to see some honesty.
Oh, no. No. No.
Before he dies.
Ah, yeah. Ugh.
Ooh, damn.
Think about whose side you're on, Edmund. Mine or theirs?
She's pretty good.
Yes, the side that abuses you and lies about Turkish delights.
If it's a war Aslan wants,
Yep.
it's a war he shall get.
It's like that butterfly was way too prominent in the frame to make it out of there. Whoa!
Whoa.
Let's go, Centaur. Damn, it's like a whole new world out here.
Yeah, but I don't see Aladdin and Jasmine anywhere.
Whoa. Ha! Oh, some more fawns.
Why are they all staring at us?
Because you're royalty. This is what happens every time I'm out with Gianizio. Everyone stares at him like a royal prince or king.
Check it out.
We have come to see Aslan.
Ooh. Whoa. Oh. Not bad.
You bow to no one.
Welcome, Peter, son of Adam.
Oh, I know that voice. That one's obvious.
But where is the fourth?
That's why we're here, sir. Our brother's been captured by the White Witch.
Captured? How could this happen?
Well, you wanted some Turkish delights.
He betrayed them, Your Majesty.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's an explanation.
It's my fault, really. I was too hard on him.
Every good father or brother takes accountability.
We all were. Sir, he's our brother.
Brava.
But that only makes the betrayal all the worse. That is Cair Paravao, the castle of the Four Thrones, in one of which you will sit, Peter, as High King.
So there are two a high king queen and a low king and queen.
I'm not who you will think I am.
Peter Pevensie, formerly of Finchley. There is a deep magic more powerful than any of us that rules over all of Narnia.
The Force.
I will do what I can to help your brother, but I need you to consider what I ask of you. I too want my family safe.
What will you have to sacrifice?
We used to have fun together.
Yes. Before you got boring.
Oh, really?
Now I can shoot bow and arrows, so I'm much more fun.
Splash fight. Whoa, shit. Not bad.
We're tired, and we prefer to kill you quickly.
That's a good
courteous.
jump scare.
Whoa. Whoa. Huh?
Come on, we've already been through this before.
You gotta get a little bend in your elbows.
No, stay your weapons. This is Peter's battle.
Yes, this is Peter's battle as I'm holding the other wolf.
But you're going to die like a dog.
Oh, damn.
Oh, he got him. Good job, Peter. That wolf didn't stand a chance.
After him. He'll lead you to Edmund.
That makes sense. Okay.
Rise, Sir Peter Wolfsbane.
Not a bad name.
Knight of Narnia.
Soon to be King of Narnia.
Wow. I wonder if that's all animatronic.
This is the way that was framed. It looked like it was...
We have work to do.
Let's get down to business.
To defeat the Huns. No more?
I thought you were going to change it to Aslan, but yes, that's good. You caught the reference. That's all that matters.
You are grounded for 3 weeks, Edmund. No Turkish delights for you for a year.
Edmund!
Oh, she is pure of heart. Now's your chance, man.
Kind of like Visual Reference does have a little Pride Rock feel to it, a little bit.
What's done is done. There is no need to speak to Edmund about what is past.
Oh, John and I will speak to him about the past. You little punk.
Hello.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
He's a kid. He made a mistake. We as adults even make mistakes.
Get some sleep.
Oh, come on, man.
Peter, give him a hug.
Gotta show him some love,
Give him
man.
a hug, Peter. Come on, like this, Peter. Like this. Come on, Peter.
And Edmund, try not to wander off.
Hey.
Aw,
He's finally feeling included in the group.
He does love you.
Yeah.
Narnia's not going to run out of toasted.
I'm sure they'll pack something up for the journey back. I promised Mum I'd keep you three safe, but it doesn't mean I can't stay behind and help.
We're a family. We do things together.
They need us. All four of us.
Yeah, you're all part of the prophecy.
You almost drowned. Edmund was almost killed.
Which is why we have to stay. I've seen what the White Witch can do, and I've helped her do it. And we can't leave these people behind to suffer for it.
There you go. Now you're coming of age. You're learning some virtue.
Well, I suppose that's it then.
Where are you going?
To get in some practice.
Let's get down to business.
To defeat the White Witch.
There you go. Not bad, but we can do better. Wow. Jesus. That's a whole separate skill.
Come on, Ed. Sword point up. Like orange.
I wonder where they filmed this. Do you think New Zealand or what are you thinking?
I don't know. Maybe Romania.
My name is Philip.
Hey!
That's my middle name, Johnny Tio.
The witch has demanded a meeting with Aslan. She's on her way here.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What was the horse's name and a boy and his horse? That wasn't Philip, was it? Narnia experts comment below.
Philip, Sleeping Beauty's his horse is named Philip? I don't know.
I'm not sure, but there is a Narnia book called The Horse and His Boy. I wonder if there's any crossover there.
You have a traitor in your midst, Aslan.
Nah, not anymore.
His offense was not against you.
Have you forgotten the laws upon which Narnia was built?
The Second Amendment.
Do not cite the deep magic to me, witch. I was there when it was written.
Then you'll remember well that every traitor belongs to me. His blood is my property.
Try and take him then.
Oh, come and claim him.
Do you really think that mere force will deny me my right, little king?
Ooh, the little kings.
Aslan knows that unless I have blood as the law demands, all of Narnia will be overturned and perish in fire and water. That boy will die on the stone table.
Damn.
Enough. I shall talk with you alone.
Interesting.
She has renounced her claim on the son of Adam's blood.
Oh, okay.
Flair for the dramatic.
How do I know your promise will be kept?
Whoa. Whoa. Sat down quick.
What's the promise, though?
Did I stutter? He promised her some Turkish delights.
Ah. You think he planned to give himself up? Or I don't know.
He sure seems burdened by some. And that would track, again, with, I know C.S. Lewis brings a lot of that Judeo-Christian symbolism and stuff, so maybe he would be like a messianic figure or something.
Susan.
Yeah.
Yes, there's a lot of TLC on just everything within the production design. Very detail-oriented. Oh, what's he doing? I don't like this. Hope he's not going to meet Val Kilmer out there. That didn't end well.
Yeah.
He sniffs him. He's sniffing him.
You both be in bed.
God, he sounds so...
He traded himself?
Yeah, he sounds so won.
Couldn't we come with you?
I would be glad of the company for a while.
Oh. It's a lot of really nice animation on him.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's very good.
It is time. From here, I must go on alone.
Again.
You have to trust me, for this must be done. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Lucy. And farewell.
Leave me to walk my 40 days in the desert.
Now, it's fascinating, too, seeing the contrast between the World War II start we had to the war now here in the fantasy realm.
Well, yeah, and it's like they were running away from this thing that's like so far above their heads and such a kind of distant but formidable thing, and now they're being forced to like learn war directly firsthand almost.
And
in
also,
a different...
and that they are the savior to it, possibly.
Whoa. Oh, dang. This is happening right now.
Oh boy, this is a major sacrifice here, John.
Behold, the great lion.
And they're mocking him, yeah. Whoa! Yeesh.
He made a deal.
Bind him!
Some nice additional like creature puppets in here and, you know, animatronic masks.
Let him first be shaved.
No!
Wow.
Oh.
Jesus. Oh, poor guy.
Bring him to me.
Oh, Aslan.
Wow. Bird hybrid people.
No, Aslan, I'm a little disappointed in you. Did you honestly think by all this that you could save the human traitor? You are giving me your life and saving no one.
Tonight, the deep magic will be appeased.
Ugh.
The
is pretty intense. Just the quickening pace of the drums and all the shouting and.
In that knowledge, despair, and die!
Oh. God, her eyes look so black. Do they actually have her in like scleral contacts?
Prepare your troops for battle, however short it may be.
However short it is. We'll see about that.
Oh, the listener.
Oh, hey.
It's too late. He's gone.
Worth the shot.
Yeah, why not, right? Oh. Oh. So nice.
Get away!
They biting the rope.
Yeah, they're just trying to bring him back to the woods, probably. Are they supposed to be like the women visiting Jesus's tomb?
We have to tell the others.
We can't just leave him.
Lucy, there's no time. They need to know.
Yeah. They need to use this as inspiration and motivation.
Trees.
Hey, smart. Huh? Carry the message along the wind.
Be still, my princes.
Wow.
Whoa.
I bring grave news from your sisters.
Love, yeah, that like the petals can just form a humanoid to deliver the message.
She's right. He's gone.
Keep calm and carry on.
Then you'll have to lead us.
Step up, Peter.
There's an army out there, and it's ready to follow you.
I can't.
Peter, you've been doing this and preparing for this your whole life.
Aslan believed you could. So do I.
Give him the push he needs.
The witch's army is nearing, sire. What are your orders?
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
I love a good map transition. Let's go. Is that like an actual griffin? It is. Cool.
Peter!
Damn.
You've accepted your role. I love it. Oh, I like how the beavers are in armor.
Man, everybody's showing up. Everybody does their part.
I do appreciate, though, that they're using live actors as opposed to CGI.
Wow, that is a look. She got polar bears. Damn.
She's got polar bears, John.
Yeah.
Kill them all.
Whoa. Love the Minotaur.
Narnia, assemble!
Yes.
Damn. It's quite the scopy looking shot.
Yeah. Looks pretty epic. Oh, nice. Aerial attack. Hey.
Damn.
Right. And this is like the bombing at the beginning.
Oh. Oh, yes, yeah.
Fascinating.
Wow. That was a good foreshadowing.
Wow. Oh, goodness.
Are you with me?
To the end of the line. To the death. Yes, sir.
I feel bad for whoever has to go up against the cheetah.
Yeah. God, the centaurs just be chilling. Ooh,
It's all been leading to this.
Nice shots. Cheetahs versus tigers.
Ooh.
Nice.
We shall clash in the middle.
Ooh, ooh, ow! Oof. Definitely going for some of those epic battle shots. It was like epic, right in the thick of things, POV type shots.
We should go.
Just try it.
Cry on him.
Oh.
Whoa.
Susan!
Huh. Nice pullback. Whoa.
Huh.
Stone is broken.
It's Aslan. What have they done?
Seeing the stars now. No.
Whoa.
Oh, hey.
Whoa.
Yay! Welcome back.
Gandalf the White. Let's go. It's the third day. Jesus is back.
But we saw the knife. The witch.
If the witch knew the true meaning of sacrifice, she might have interpreted the deep magic differently.
Oh.
When a willing victim who has committed no treachery is killed in a traitor's stead, the stone table will crack, and even death itself would turn backwards.
That's what Jesus did for us.
We sent the news that you were dead. Peter and Edmund will have gone to war.
We have to help them.
We will, dear one, but not alone. Climb on my back.
Yee.
We have far to go and little time to get there.
Yeah.
Time to go to war.
Yeah. Time for some reinforcements. God, her posture is... Ugh. Woo. Nothing like a flaming arrow. Whoa!
Is that a phoenix?
Sure is. Ah, yeah.
Way to go, Edmund!
Just killing it, man.
Earning those Turkish delights now.
Oh. Now, come on. We just got the firewall. Glad Peter has a good grip on strategy.
Where are we going?
Hang on!
What secrets lie in the evil castle?
Ooh, I almost thought I heard a Wilhelm scream.
There's got to be one here somewhere. Oh. Ow!
Peter?
Winded. Come on, my man. Let's go. Centaur Rhino team up. Oh, no. No!
Oh, no.
Come on, Centaur dude. Ah!
Till the death, John!
Freedom! Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa!
No! Ah! Oh.
Maybe
You, like, teleport?
Maybe they're going there to unfreeze everyone? I don't know.
Maybe.
Mr. Tumnus! Shall lift the curse.
Oh, is he melting? Just the condensation from all the ice.
Going from that, because if he was melting, like it's been days, I feel, right?
Yeah, and they do look pretty stone-like generally. Oh, little one. That's so much crying to do.
Yeah, she's killing it with the emotion.
Oh!
Got the Medusa hair going.
Oh.
Susan!
It's Mr. Tumnus.
Oh, buddy.
We must hurry and search the castle. Peter will need everyone we can find.
Absolutely will. God. Oh, let's go, Griffins. Ah! Whoa. Whoa. Bad. That guy's not coming back.
Get out of here! Get the girls and get them home! You heard it! Let's go!
Aw. He wants to get back in there. He wants to prove himself.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you need that scepter.
Peter said get out of it.
Peter's not king yet.
Hey. Your rebellious nature will come in handy. Now that you've learned the error of your previous way.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh!
Damn.
Oh! I think we're gonna need that elixir now.
Oh boy. Oh. Whoa. No. Love the way she fights with both hands. Oh, not bad.
He's got the power of belief on his side right now, John.
Yeah.
And anger.
Set those convictions alight.
It can't be! How is he still alive? That's an epic looking shot.
Yeah.
I shall not be a coward.
You were saying?
This is pretty good hand-to-hand combat, the way it's choreographed.
Oh! Oh! Sweep the leg. Ow!
Oh, it looks like did she get him in the bicep or
Yeah. Whoa.
Ah.
Yeah. Whoa! Oh, wow, interesting.
He turned her to stone?
It's an interesting time lapse. I think he like ate her face just now.
Oh, I just thought I saw stone for a sec, but I think you're right.
It is finished.
Lucy, we're gonna need that elixir to save young Edmund.
Where's Edmund?
Uh-oh.
Elixir away.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, she finally used it. Oh. Even though we know what's gonna happen, still a sweet moment.
Kills him extra fast.
Oh, this little girl, they made her cry again. Oh, she's doing
Of
a
all
great
of them,
job.
especially, she is killing it.
This is a great moment, but I wish they would have held on just a little longer before. I know she had it, and I'm not complaining. I just would have liked it to be held on maybe like 30 to 60 more seconds longer before the elixir.
To have like a bit more of that tension of like, is he actually gone?
When are you going to learn to do as you're told?
Well, I mean, of course we
came back. Yeah, I know. It's like, you know it's gonna happen, but having us at least sit in the possibility that he might not come back.
Right. Just a very minor gripe.
Huh? Yeah. Go have to go thank Father Christmas right now. Oh, you can just bring everybody back. Damn.
It's a lot you're gonna have to go around the battlefield.
I hope you got enough droplets. You might have to call Saint Nick.
Wow.
Yes.
We got some
go.
mermaids.
Go to Atlantis.
Hey. Endore nauntulian Signore Marovan.
More Latin.
Ah.
Hey. 4 thrones. The prophecy completed.
To the glistening eastern sea, I give you Queen Lucy the Valiant.
Yay.
Yeah, sure is. Eh.
Where's Chewbacca?
He'll get his medal, don't worry. Of course. Of course it should be Mr. Tumnus. Oh. All started with you. Aww.
To the great western wood, King Edmund the Just.
Sure.
To the radiant southern sun, Queen Susan the Gentle.
Yes.
And to the clear northern sky, I give you King Peter the Magnificent.
Hey. Yes.
Once a king or queen of Narnia, always a king or queen.
Okay.
May your wisdom grace us until the stars rain down from the heavens. Long live King Peter!
Long live King Peter! And
King Edmund.
Queen Susan!
Long live Queen Susan! Long live Queen Lucy! And now the sequel is just going to be about them forming policies, and dealing with, the needs of the people.
Yes.
Building infrastructure.
No, I want to see aggressive negotiations. No diplomacy, John.
Yes, of course. My bad. Just full dictatorship. Oh.
Don't worry, we'll see him again.
When?
In time. One day he'll be here, and the next he won't.
But he also lives in all things.
But you mustn't press him. After all, he's not a tame lion.
No,
It's a very sophisticated one.
but he is good.
You need it more than I do.
Aww. This is interesting. Like, Mr. Tumnus does have such a presence, and yet not really actually, in this that much.
Uh-huh.
But he is, your ambassador to everything in a very kind of impactful sort of way. Oh.
Are we going back? Back home?
Look at them robes. Oh, they're chasing the white. There's a lot of symbolism in, the white
Oh,
buck
are they
or whatever that is. White deer.
Are they adults now?
Yeah, looks like it.
Oh.
Aww.
You all right, Philip? I'm not as young as I once was.
Oh, you're killing it, Phil.
Come on, Ed.
Just catching my breath.
Well, that's all we'll catch at this rate. What did he say again, Susan? You girls wait at the castle. I'll get the stag myself.
A stag. There you go. Whoa.
What's this?
Look at that jawline. That hair.
So did they never return home? Like, hey, Mom, we're good? The lamppost.
Yeah.
Is it from a dream or a dream of a dream?
Little Edgar Allan Poe in there.
Spare.
Hey.
Lucy!
Again?
Spare, yeah.
Lou,
Is it the
Come on!
Are they returning to the professor?
wardrobe in the township of Spare or whatever? Oh, fun. There's some furs.
The coat.
Susan, you're on my foot!
Yeah. I'm interested to see how the return goes here.
That's a nice.
Oh.
That's a nice transition. Yeah, you could hear the kids' voices coming.
Oh,
back
because
in.
time works different.
Time works differently
That's
around
right.
here, yeah.
Well, they were gone the first time. That's right, because the first time Susan left, she's like, I've been gone for hours, and it was only 10 seconds.
Yeah.
There you are. What are you all doing in the wardrobe?
It's like he knows.
You wouldn't believe us if we told you, sir.
Play some cricket.
Try me.
Hey, there you go.
It's like John wrote the script.
He's God. Well done. Well done. Not bad at all.
Yay.
Alrighty. I'm trying to think if I've seen any of these, especially the kids, in anything else. Oh, goodness gracious. Gang, we just completed the Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and Maurizio.
Hey.
What'd you think?
I think that if you are listening to us on Apple or Spotify, you should give us 5-star ratings. And also, if you want cool teas like these, rejectnationshop.com. We got...
Well,
I will hold that thought.
Got credits. What do we got? Set up that sequel. Which book are we doing next?
I don't think you'll get back in that way.
Oh, why not?
I've already tried.
Will we ever go back?
But it'll probably happen when you're not looking for it.
Give it about 3 years.
Best to keep your eyes open.
Yeah. Maybe try the dumbwaiter. Maybe there's a whole other realm in the dumbwaiter.
Oh.
Hey. Narnia will return.
Song. As I was saying, rejectnationshop.com, you can get cool tees like these, and also we got some great She-Jet gear out right now for the winter time. Depending on when this is released, it could be the summer, I don't know. But also, we got a cool chest t-shirt that our dear old Aaron Alexander came. It'll just pop right out of your chest.
Hey.
Get one for yourself. I really enjoyed this film a lot. Just the sense of awe and adventure. I liked all the characters, especially our 4 main ones. Just embracing this adventure that they have to go on, and also too, just like put in a crazy situation, like leaving World War II, like again, in over their heads in that, and then go into another fantasy realm where they're in over their heads on this. But in this situation, it's like they're the savior for this place that's basically been imprisoned by the ice. What's her name? This
is like the Ice Queen.
Yeah, the Ice Queen or whatever. Tilda Swinton's character, who I thought she did a fantastic job. So putting them in a situation like that, I thought I love that they came. They did just such a great job as characters of understanding hey, we're in a really tough spot. But, we're going to go to the Call of Duty, and I thought they all had some great arcs, especially Edmund, just because he had so much distance from his family in general, and that's what led to, I know we kept making the whole joke of the Turkish delights and all that, which obviously that was a part of it. I mean, he's a kid, but also it was the distance.
At first he does just sell them out for some sweeties.
No, I know, but obviously it is Turkish delights, but it's also because he has such distance from his family, he's not even thinking about them as well. So I do love the arc though that he learns embracing his family and they're very strong as a core together, and I think that's really sweet and beautiful. Just whether it's blood or just people that you embrace in your life, when you work together as a unit, you can accomplish anything, and I think that's a sweet sentiment in itself. I think all the kids did a great job acting-wise, especially, all 4 of them great, but especially Lucy. That girl had to do a lot of crying, and she really sold it, I thought, as well, especially without her handkerchief. That's a tough job to do, but...
I feel like she had the broadest range of emotional... circumstances to carry almost among the kids.
Yeah, and again, this is just a tiny baby gripe. It's a fantasy film, and it's based on a book, so I'm not griping on it too much. But I was a little curious how Peter knew how to do the hand-to-hand combat. I know the sword maybe gave him a little bit of his ability, but I was like, damn, he's really good. Where did he get all this training from? But having said that, it's just a little bit of a gripe. It's a fantasy film, so I just. Suspense of disbelief. I wasn't thinking the whole time this is ridiculous, but it did take. I like to also ground films even when it is fantasy, and it was taking me a tiny bit out of it. But again, I was enjoying it in the moment, but also that critical side of me, how does he know how to fight like this? But it's again, I'm just a minor gripe. But overall,
I don't think that's an unfair gripe.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly how it's been. Ages and ages since I've read the book, but I don't fully recall how fleshed out that element is of you are going to physically have to join a battle, and what level of rising to that occasion we study throughout the book. But it is something that I did think about here was especially with Peter when you're watching him literally command the army. You're like, oh yeah, where did you pick up your eye first strategy, and what are your orders here based on? It's not an unfair question. I think the movie does a good enough job with its pace to make it so that you're not thinking too heavily about that. Mm-hmm. But I think for all of them, to some extent, you could argue that getting to the final battle, if we added anything else to this movie, it might be something like that, that sort of confronts the fact that they are stepping into a literal battle, a literal battle zone, and that they are going to have to rise to that occasion. And certainly they have their, totems and their, the special items that are bestowed on them by St. Nicholas. But even then, it's like you could headcanon it and say that like, oh, these items are enchanted and thus it fills in the gap. But I feel like it's a fair enough gripe to ask sort of, how did they rise so effectively to this occasion? Or even when Edmund, we almost never witness Edmund fight anybody, but he gets that, fatal blow on her staff there. That certainly, which is another one of those things that's like in the moment it's edited, nifty enough that you don't get pulled out, but you are sort of like, she seems certainly much more experienced at combat. So I don't think these are unfair things to know.
Right. But in regards to Susan, like we actually saw her practicing and firing the bow and arrow. So I was like, okay, when she made that shot, I was like, we saw her practicing. No, but I mean, still, like, I know it's only one or two shots that they showed us, but still, we saw her practicing. It's like, I'm not saying you need to spend time showing us, but I was just curious in the moment. I was like, how does he know how to fight like this? I mean, it's good. Maybe he trained when we weren't watching in terms of like before during the war or something. I don't know. There was just no line of dialogue that told me.
I don't get that sense. I don't get that he would have had any training.
I'm trying to come up with a defense, John. I don't know.
Oh, you don't have to. I mean, like, no, I'm just saying, like, I don't think there's nothing in the movie that suggests that he would have any sort of sword and combat experience up until this point, really, other than just the fact that he has to be the one of his siblings to grow up the quickest, certainly, and has to kind of be de facto dad now for everybody. And then Susan, to what seems like, just by the way the movie articulates itself, to a slightly lesser degree, has to fill in for mom now, essentially. But I don't know. I think that's a fair question. It's an interesting prospect, this whole movie in general, because I feel like, there are 6 or 7 Narnia books, and I feel like this is often the one that is adapted the most. And certainly, again, having that experience from childhood of reading these, you sit there and you wonder like, oh, how is the adaptation going to stack up? And it is something with this where I do feel like you could have made this story like, as much as we do that thing now where it's like, oh, the last book in any, novel-based franchise has to be split into 2. Like, this is a movie that you could have conceivably done I could imagine a version of this that works really well as one movie, and there's a lot I think does work about this, but I could also see a version of this that is like 2 movies that maybe lives in some of those questions a bit more.
New Zealand.
Okay, sure. So we got Los Angeles, we got New Zealand.
I was like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you up. I was like, looking in the background, we were watching this. I mean, I loved the locations that we were shooting, but I was like, I've seen Lord of the Rings 1,000 times. My favorite trilogy of all time was like, this background is like, it's giving me Lord of the Rings vibes.
Sure. Oh, well, yeah. And this is certainly, because this is coming after the at least the first Peter Jackson movie, right?
The first one was 2001, second one 2002, third one Return of the King was 2003. This is 2005. So I would imagine they were filming this in 2004, so like right around the time.
So at least, as this is in production, there are at least a couple Lord of the Rings movies out, and I'm sure that partly this was spurned on, like, the Narnia books, I feel like they're not quite written with the same sensibility as the Lord of the Rings books. They're not aimed necessarily at exactly the same demographic, but there is a lot of overlap in terms of who is reading these books, who they're kind of aimed at in terms of
fantasy-based.
What type of stories you enjoy, and I can certainly imagine the sort of the zeitgeist surrounding Lord of the Rings probably had a lot to do with this adaptation coming out at the time that it did. And I feel like, there are certainly those production values that you can, trace back there. Certainly, the sweeping, which, I mean, a story like this, you obviously want to have those sweeping epic landscapes. But certainly, I think post Lord of the Rings, just New Zealand becomes the poster child for that vibe. If you want that vibe, you're going to New Zealand.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But I mean, this was an interesting one because there was a lot I enjoyed about this. It's a weird one because it's like I think there's a lot that could have gone wrong here, and there's some stuff that I think could maybe have worked a little better or maybe been a bit greater fleshed out. And I think it comes down to the fact that like these books are written in a way that is more accessible to young readers than I would say a Lord of the Rings book is. And so I feel like you do have this odd kind of balance you have to strike, because something like this is epic and it does have like grand battles and things like that do require some level of intensity. And I thought that they, especially in that sort of finale battle scene and some of even just the other moments where characters are being, drug away and imprisoned, like they did manage to capture some of that very immediate sort of camera work and that intensity that can communicate when you're relatively bloodlessly, even in the case of this movie, in the thick of battle. There are certain things that are stitched together with green screen or whatever, but this was one that I think at least had some nice production values and a really good cast assembled. And I mean, it's like the question for me is sort of, I think the kid's journey is really lovely in a lot of ways. And I like the main ensemble generally. Although I guess I would say that, in the world building and in the adventure of it, you do, I think, maybe miss a little bit of the actual individual journeys of them rising to the occasion. I feel like the kids and their collective growth feels like something that might be fleshed out greater in, again, a 2-part movie or a longer movie. Not that this necessarily needs to be longer. It's like I think there are things that could have maybe been greater fleshed out. However, again, for a movie that is existing in that epic fantasy realm, not too dissimilar from Lord of the Rings, but with the burden of being a bit more youth accessible. I feel like this is still pretty successful in that regard,
That's kind of how I felt watching. I was like, this is like the youth junior Lord of the Rings type of film. Just not as well fleshed out, but having said that, I still really enjoyed it. And I had a great level of emotional depth as well, like when I thought Aslan, and by the way, this is the actor.
Oh, James Cosmo. There you go. Yeah,
and
that
when,
name.
When and when I thought Aslan,
I've pulled him up so many times.
And when I thought Aslan had passed away, I was crying. I know people are gonna say, "Well, Andrew, you cried everything." Well, yeah, but it's because I actually feel it. I'm emotionally invested. If I'm not emotionally invested and a character passes away, I'm not just gonna cry to cry. It's not just because I'm trying to do something for the camera. It's how I have to feel it, and I have to be emotionally invested and care about the characters. And I really loved Aslan and what he stood for, and that he sacrificed himself for a kid who gave himself up, betrayed his family for Turkish delights. So I mean, there's something to be said about that.
And even in those early scenes, he doesn't quite realize what he's getting into, but you can also see the folly of the fact that he is sort of the most
but the way he was
black sheep of the family.
But the way he was defiled in that scene with Aslan, and like they were cutting him up with his hair, and then it was just I felt
it's harsh. I mean that breaks your heart a little bit.
And also too, I really loved a lot of the transitions, the wipeaways. They were really done in a very meticulous and satisfying way, I thought, as well too. What do you think of the transitions?
Oh no, I mean there are a lot of really nice little visual flourishes like that. Either wiping out of something, or like they would do a lot of really snappy cuts from one sort of sound or visual cue to the next scene as a punctuation. I mean, I thought this had some nice pace, some nice tone. I forgot all about that sort of prologue and the fact that, like this time around watching it again with quite fresh eyes for the most part, I was picking up on some other themes because, it's like, it's no happenstance, I don't think, that you go from, it's almost reminded me of The Wizard of Oz in a way, in that you go from this immediate prologue of, we were probably witnessing Dad in the war, essentially, and then cutting to the ground where the fallout is happening. We see the kids and why they have to make this exodus. And then, from there, they are thrust into a new world, this, house with this eccentric old guy who lives there who's, you're not supposed to go talk to him. And then from there, they transition into the fantasy realm and are forced to kind of learn and understand the complexities of this world and why it begets a war, and also why to pick up arms and go, risk life and limb on behalf of the people who are being, who are being made the victims of tyranny at the hands of the witch, And I thought Tilda Swinton did a nice job with that role because, there's a lot of ways you could do that. And I felt like she wasn't doing too much scenery chewing. But I definitely believed the range of her performance in that, when she is being a bit endearing toward Edmund at first,
and threatening. She's scary.
Yeah, and I like the way that at first, you're kind of like, ooh, she's giving you these sweets, and she seems to have this sort of motherly tone, but then very quickly she becomes sort of curt and sharp, and then the next time he sees her, it's very clear that, she is, just using him. She's very self-serving. She's only keen toward flattery when it, directly behooves her to do so, or to offer that. And yeah, like the way she kind of creates this centerpiece for the movie, this sort of single figure that we're all sort of afraid of or fighting against. I thought she nicely filled that role. And then somebody like Liam Neeson presenting a counterpoint as Aslan, I thought was a nice bit of casting as well.
No, they had some good contrast. I also want to say too, in regards to arcs and all that, I really liked Peter's, like, not only because like just taking up the mantle of like hope and the king and all that stuff, but like in regards to his brother Edmund, who'd always been a pain in the neck. And I know he had to be like he had to have been thrust into this role as like big brother or like the father of the family, if you will, because their dad was at war. But again, having seen like throughout the film how Peter's always like just a thorn in his side, and then like when when Edmund gets stabbed, and like how much that hurts him, and like the deepening meaning behind like how much he means to him, and like when he fights Tilda Swinton's character, I really felt that in his facial emoting and his body language, and like how much that hurt him. And again, I know it's his family, but like even sometimes we can't stand family members, and for someone who has been bothering him all film, like to see how much it had hurt him and caused him grief in that moment. When
the chips are really down, and you see how much someone actually does care.
No, and I appreciate that
after everything, and when you know that he's feeling regret for how he acted before because he didn't, I think they did a nice job of at least depicting that with Peter, where he has just this great burden. Part of me wishes that this movie had more time to be a little bit more personal with each individual sibling, because I feel like, again, a lot of the growth of those characters is kind of done in an ensemble fashion. Like we spend the most time in the personal world of Lucy, and a little bit of time in the personal world of Edmund. But even then, with Edmund, it's a bit more of a functional thing because we are laying down, the various stakes, and he's giving up crucial information and stuff like that. So there is that element, like early on, with Mr. Tumnus, and you have Lucy in there, like you do get those moments, which I maybe wish we had a slightly greater level of time for, just to, indulge in the wonder of Narnia and sort of seeing what is so lovely about this place, and thus learning what there is to fight for beyond the universal sort of tyranny is bad, and then, anything encroaching upon the well-being of the animals and the plant life is bad. I did like that, especially through Lucy, and I thought the bookends with Mr. Tumnus were really nice, and that's a character who isn't in the movie a whole lot even, but yet feels like a very prominent character, and who feels like a very important character. And I feel like, again, my recollection of the book isn't super clear because it's been a long time since I read it. I remember there being maybe a greater just, pound for pound presence of Mr. Tumnus, but that also could be in other books, other stories. But regardless, I really like James McAvoy. I think this probably would have been the first time a lot of us saw him back in the day. And I thought he brought a really nice presence to that. And again, made for a character who you always kind of had in mind, even though it struck me this time that he wasn't really, on screen a heck of a lot. But when he comes back at the end and returns the handkerchief, and they have that sort of, and even him, his struggle at the beginning, this sort of he's so broken up about what he is. That's that thing. It's not something I did. It's something I'm doing, as he, is grappling.
Feels like a coward.
Yeah, but even in that moment, he does create that opening for her to get out the first time.
Right.
So little things like that I thought spoke nicely to the nuances of wartime through the scope of the fantasy. Sure. And two, you have a whole bunch of Judeo-Christian symbolism and stuff like that. Aslan certainly has aspects that feel very Jesus-like, and just the role that Tilda Swinton plays. There's a lot of God and the devil and the Son of Man returning, and if knowing the actual meaning of sacrifice so that you can reverse death, and in that way Aslan he makes this noble sacrifice on behalf of everyone, and thus reverses death, returns, and also brings back with him just sort of like the life to the land. So there's a lot of that stuff too, but yeah, like for what this is, I thought this was like a valiant effort, and it's like pretty good. Like I think there are ways it could be better, and even I think there are ways that it could like really punch the epicness of it whilst not transcending something that is, again, family accessible to young viewers. But all that considered, for as notable of a piece of literature as this is, and as beloved as the Narnia books are, I thought this was pretty solid.
For sure. Yeah. And last thing I want to say too, I mentioned it a couple times. That I've heard Harry Gregson Williams' score and Danny Elfman radio. Basically, I didn't want to keep repeating myself throughout the reaction. Basically they played like 95% of the score from this movie is what I've heard. I really love the score, and it's nice to now have context behind it. But I thought his score just really elevated the film. Yeah. From the action sequences to a lot of the more somber moments. Just really, really beautiful score. I thought
a lot of personality in the music.
Yeah, for sure. Shall we get to some trivia?
Sure.
Georgie Henley's reaction to Mr. Tumnus at the lamppost is genuine. She had not seen her castmate James McAvoy in his costume before filming the scene, so her screams and reactions were completely real. Georgine's first reaction to the snow world of Narnia is also genuine. She was carried into the set blindfolded to make her first entrance, and her wide-eyed, delighted reactions to it all were entirely her own.
That was a good choice. And that was some of the most. Again, I feel like they must have done a lot of stuff like that with her, because she brought the most wonder to all of this. And I feel like she had the biggest reactions to the fantasy world coming on. And just shouts out to, I do like the way that they visualize the transition from wardrobe to Narnia each time and then back at the very end.
Yeah. The inscription on the blade of Peter's sword reads, "When Aslan shakes his mane, Narnia shall know spring again."
Ah, okay. Fun.
The wolves. Oh, by the way, remember the fox in the movie? Do you know who was the voice actor who did that?
Who was that?
Rupert Everett.
Okay. Sure.
And it was Michael Madsen that did the wolf. You were right on that.
I would know that voice anywhere.
The wolves that destroyed the beaver's home were mainly real animals, with one or two CGI ones added in. Although their tails had to be digitally removed and re-added, their tails kept wagging while filming the scene, making them appear friendly. The trained live wolves in the cinematic film were the hybrids of huskies or Alaskan Malamutes.
That I definitely found myself noticing and appreciating the amount of real animal actors on screen. And then, obviously there are times when they have CG for certain ones, or especially when they're speaking. But even the speaking animals, I've seen that look way more distracting. Like I like the beavers, and I was definitely noticing.
Look good, yeah. But
a lot of actual wolves on set, horses and stuff like that too. A lot of good animal wrangling. Like they really did. Like I will say, it seems like in a more youth friendly package, they really did put the effort into compiling an epic set of production values. Like it looks like they threw down for locations. Like, yes, there are some green screens here or there, but there are also a lot of great locations. Yes, there are some CG animals here or there, but there are also a lot of real animals. Yes, there are some CG creatures here and there, but there are also a lot of animatronic heads and costumes and guys in suits and, puppets and whatever else. So like, I thought they did a nice job of balancing.
I think that's the thing that helps me ground, especially, I think Terminator 2 and Jurassic Park, I've mentioned many times, is when you can blend CGI and practical and mirrored in one, like that's when they work together. But when it's all just CGI, it's like it kind of takes away the illusion a little bit. But like there's certain things you have to just do CGI. I understand, but which works. Like the beavers, for instance. Like I thought that was great.
Yeah.
But and even Aslan, he looked great. I thought too.
Yeah, and that effect has aged pretty well, I would say. Like I don't remember even at the time what people were saying. Like, oh, does the lion look realistic? But like at least this watch, I was sitting here going, it looks pretty good.
Yeah. When the adult swearing got out of hand on the set, Georgie Henley, who plays Lucy, set up a swear bucket. James McAvoy was supposedly the worst offender.
Aww.
Even her teenage co-stars had to pay their toll, though especially Skandar Keynes, I think that's Edmund, according to the DVD commentary.
That's fun.
When the professor
went straight back into the budget.
Yeah. When the professor talks with Peter and Susan in his study, he smokes his pipe. The container from which he draws his tobacco is a silver apple, a reference to the professor's experience in Narnia in the first book in the series, The Magician's Nephew.
That's right. That's the first book. Okay.
Professor Kirke presents 3 choices to the other pensive children regarding what to think about Lucy's claims about Narnia, that she is being dishonest, that she is mad, or that she is telling the truth. C.S. Lewis was a vocal advocate of Christianity, and in his book, Mere Christianity, presented 3 similar choices about Jesus' claim to the Son of God: liar, lunatic, or Lord. This is known as the trilemma argument and is still often used by Christians today.
Interesting.
In the movie, Edmund asks if the White Witch can make him taller. In fact, Skandar Keynes grew 6.5 inches during the filming of the movie.
See? She made it work.
She made it work.
Maybe
happened.
she shouldn't have been vanquished, is all I'm saying.
Ask and you shall receive. Turkish delights. During filming, William Moseley, who plays Peter, kept accidentally hitting Georgie Henley, Lucy, with his sword handle and making her trip when he ran too quickly.
Oh, my goodness.
What kind of older brother is he? Tilda Swinton, first choice for the role of Jadis, the White Witch, hadn't read the book prior to filming. She wore platform shoes under her costume to make her taller and used a brace on her shoulders between takes to give her a break from the weight of her wig and crown.
Wowie.
Let's go to some spoilers.
Damn, heavy is the wig and crown.
Let's see the spoilers here. Here we go. The fur around the White Witch's neck during the final battle scene is Aslan's mane that was cut off the night before. In the same scene, she fights Florentine style with 2 swords.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool looking.
Georgie Henley is the principal actress in the role of Lucy. Near the film's end, her older sister, Rachel Henley, plays her grown-up alter ego.
Oh, no way.
Early in the movie, when Mr. Tumnus refers to Lucy as a daughter of Eve, a confused Lucy says her mother's name is Helen, the mother of the 2 daughters.
Mm-hmm. I thought that, the older version was a good match. That's funny.
At the end of the film, when the grown-up leads go hunting, the importance of the white stag is never mentioned. The stag was supposed to be magical and grant a wish to its possessor.
That's a thing like throughout lots of folklore. It's like that, the mystic hunt for the white stag or whatever.
The kings and queens wanted to acquire its power, so they chased it themselves and even reached the outer border of Narnia with the lamppost.
Mm.
The final scene in Narnia with the adult pensives takes place...
Pevensies.
Pevensies. Sorry, I keep saying pensives. Pevensies, thank you. Takes place 15 years after the main plot of the film. Can you imagine that when they return as children, like 15 years has gone by and they have that knowledge of being like matured 15 years later and then they're back to being themselves?
That's how you cheat mortality, Andrew. You just got to get a magic cupboard, a magic wardrobe.
I guess so. The scene where Peter and Susan argue and Lucy shouts, "Stop it," is the only time where Lucy is angry in the entire film.
Oh, okay.
So I guess the next one would be with the, let's see what it's called.
It's either Prince Caspian or
the Chronicles of Narnia, Prince Caspian, and then the third one after that, if we continue, is the Chronicles of Narnia, The Voyage of the Dawn Treader.
Okay.
That came out 2 years after that one, and then it says followed by, I guess the new one is the Chronicles of Narnia, The Silver Chair. That hasn't released yet, but Joe Johnston, who did Jumanji, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, he also did Captain America, The First Avenger, Jurassic Park 3. He's directing that one.
We'll see. I mean, Greta Gerwig is supposed to make one for Netflix.
Oh.
So I don't know if that one's happening or not, or if we're gonna have 2 Narnias.
Yeah,
But,
well, I'd love to continue the series, so
Yeah.
hopefully we can.
Yeah, I would be thrilled. I mean, like, yeah, this was fun to, again, like, I remember seeing this and being kind of hyped for it when it first came out, and I haven't really watched it again since then. This was nice to kind of come back to and to restoke some of those, you know, literary vibes from when I was a kid, certainly. And yeah, I would be thrilled to continue on and to see whatever else this comes, you know, to be, because I feel like Narnia certainly, you know, the way culture works now, it seems like something that would have been rebooted by now. And I'm always fascinated by which installments they choose, because The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe is the second book. It's the easily the most adapted one. And then it seems like these other sequels they've kind of hopped around as well with. So I don't know. This is always an interesting, you know, story to see turned into a film franchise. But
yeah, see it rebooted, but start with the first book, right?
I mean, I'd be curious. Like, certainly, again, from my vague recollection, I feel like it makes sense as to why this is the one that people often go to first, because it is, you know, again, it's sweeping and exciting, and it has that sort of fantasy down the rabbit hole kind of quality in a different way from the first book. I feel like the first book maybe is a bit more gradual in terms of how it comes on and how it explores Narnia. So yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It's just always funny to me.
Right.
But yeah, Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I thought this was pretty fun, and this was for something that arose from that glut of like, oh, we got Harry Potter coming out, we got Lord of the Rings and stuff coming out. Like
fantasy.
I don't feel like this has reached in terms of just like the cultural, you know, pantheon quite the heights of those, but I feel like there's definitely a lot of good work in here, and there's definitely a solid adaptation here, even if I feel like there's certain elements that could be more, you know, flavorful or whatever it is, or more fleshed out, you know, for what they had to work with here. I think this
I
was
agree. I
pretty
wouldn't
nice.
go to those levels for sure, but I still really enjoyed this a great deal.
Yeah, absolutely. So here, should we check out the next one? Do you like these? Do you like the Chronicles of Narnia books, the films, any other adaptations? Leave us your thoughts, and we'll catch you for whatever's next. And yeah, good luck poking around the backs of any old wardrobes. Don't get lost out there.
Yes, go through those fur coats.
That's right. Be well, people.
Chris Van Sickle.
Oh, Chris, I think is new, maybe.
He's a newbie.
Are you a noob to the Reject Nation?
Chris, I'm so sorry. We're about to honor your name, and you're not going to be able to handle the compliments.
No, man.
C stands for catastrophic in a positive way.
Yeah, you're catastrophically handsome.
Oh my
which is
God.
what H stands for, because like, look at you. Oh, you're a tall glass of water.
He's not just handsome, he's also very rich.
Yeah.
He's a rich, handsome, catastrophic man.
Yeah, and also indignant, doesn't give up on a fight that Chris deems worthy of you know, effort and attention.
Yeah, well, that comes a lot with the tenacity of his attitude, you know, because he's such a shark.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You gotta watch out.
You have to
for
remind
Chris.
It doesn't sound like it is, but it's still an S.
It's still an S. It's still.
Yeah.
It is. No, that's how words work. And two, I mean, like. No, I mean, because it sounds like it should be a different letter, but it is an S word.
English
and you are a shark.
Yeah, about all of Joe Rogan's stand-up that people like bashed on of it like not being good. I'm like, he made there's one sentence in there where he said, words, he says something like, I think words are just sounds that humans make to talk to each other, right? I'm like, that is actually what we did, right?
Yeah. We chose,
and that's the S and the should.
Yeah. 100%. That stuff's fun to think about.
Solid point there, Joe Rogan.
Enough people got together and said, you know what, this apparatus is the best way for us to get ideas across. It's not actually ASL is great, but I think you go a long way from. I think word language probably helped develop, but then I wonder.
Yes.
Anyway, Chris, if you know which cultures developed hand communication first versus ones that did voice communication first, you let us know.
All right. Happy birthday.
Joe Rogan experience.
Happy 2025, you mofo. And don't forget to download Warhammer 40,000 today. Use that link in the description box and in the pinned comment. It's a great way to support the channel by supporting your awesome phone.